Hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. I'm Saral Nashir with you today. So, very good afternoon to all of you. The session that we have, of course, you know about it. It's the name of the session is Algebra of Maharashtra CET MBA exam. That's what we are going to discuss in our today's class. Okay. So, we shall start with our session soon. Before that, can you please confirm it to me? Is all okay? Am I audible to you? Am I visible to you? Can you all just confirm it to me once? Is everything fine? Hi Rishikesh. Hello Kanchan. Very good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. Can you all please confirm it to me once? Is everything fine? Am I audible to you? Are you all able to hear me? Are you all able to see me perfectly? So we are going to discuss the algebra portion today. You of course know about it that we have been running this series in which we'll be discussing different topics from Maharashtra CET exam in different sessions. So before this, we have discussed number system in one of the sessions. We have discussed geometry. We'll be discussing other things as well, and that is we'll be discussing all the things. Hello Om Bagal, good afternoon. Hello Meher Jadhav, very good afternoon. So looks like everything is fine, so we can start with our class. Okay. So, today we are going to talk about algebra. Now, when we talk about algebra, generally, people who are not very comfortable with mathematics, they are not very good at algebra. नहीं अच्छा लगता है कई लोगों को, because here we talk about quadratic equations, linear equations, फिर हम बात करते हैं यहाँ पे जिस progressions के बारे में, functions के बारे में, sometimes logarithm as well, right? तो ऐसे बहुत सारे एरियाज हैं विच आर आस्क्ड इन महाराष्ट्र सीटी बट यस नॉट मोस्ट ऑफ दोज एरियाज आर कॉमन विद द अदर एग्जाम्स लाइक कैट जेट वगैरह उसके साथ आप कॉमन नहीं कह सकते महाराष्ट्र सीटी स्लाइटली ऑन द इजियर साइड विद रिस्पेक्ट टू दोज ओके तो जिस तरह के क्वेश्चंस एग्जाम में आते हैं विल बी डिस्कसिंग दोज ओनली टुडे एंड आई विल ट्राई that after doing this session you would be able to improve your score by a lot, right? After this class, at least you'll be able to learn a lot of things. So it's a regular class, Rushikesh. Not regular, I can't say every day we are having this, but if you go through our YouTube channel, you will find out that we keep taking classes for Maharashtra CT and for the different areas. So as you are asking for LRAR class, so they would also be there in the schedule later on. सो करंटली जो क्लासेस हो चुकी हैं वो आपको चैनल पे पीछे जाके मिल जाएंगी और जो आगे आने वाली क्लासेस हैं ऑफ कोर्स दे विल कीप कमिंग सो यू डोंट worry about it. We'll be doing the complete syllabus and it is going to be pretty useful for you. Okay. So let us start with our session today. I'm starting with the first thing which is the algebraic formulas. Okay. तो बहुत बार इन फॉर्मूला का यूज होता है एज आई सेड कैट वैट में आपको उतने ज्यादा क्वेश्चन शायद फॉर्मूला बेस्ड ना मिले बट इन दीज एग्जाम्स यू हैव क्वेश्चंस लाइक दीज सो प्लीज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल go through these formulas. Some of these formulas might be used in some of the questions, so therefore I have written them and compiled them for you कि एक बार इसको हम लोग डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. So just have it on the screen. आपको दिख ही रहा होगा. A plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. I'm sure you all know about this formula as well as this. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. X plus a into x minus b is x square plus x into a plus b plus ab. A plus b cube, there is a formula for this. A plus b cube is a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. And you can also write it another form as a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. Similarly, the formula for a cube minus b cube can be written as a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a plus b. एंड देन ए क्यूब प्लस बी क्यूब ये कैसे आएगा दिस इज बेसिकली आप इसी को उस तरफ ले जाओ तो मिल जाएगा इट इज ए प्लस बी कॉमन इनसाइड वी हैव ए स्क्वायर माइनस ए बी प्लस बी स्क्वायर ए क्यूब माइनस बी क्यूब में ए माइनस बी कॉमन बट इनसाइड वी हैव प्लस ए बी प्लस बी स्क्वायर एंड देन देयर इज अ फॉर्मूला फॉर ए प्लस बी प्लस सी whole square as well. I repeat, these are the formulas on which you might find questions in Maharashtra CET. Not many questions would be asked in some exams like CAT, ZET, IFT, etc. But Maharashtra CET does ask you questions on these. So keep these formulas with you. Second thing, most of the questions which are there in Maharashtra CET, which are from algebra, this is a very common type. That is of quadratic equations. If you would have seen the previous year papers of Maharashtra CET, तो आपने देखा होगा. It's a very common type of questions that they ask for, right? मतलब दो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशंस आपको दे देते हैं. वन इक्वेशन वुड बी इन x, one equation would be in y, and then they would be asking you that out of x and y which one is greater or which one is smaller or greater than equal to or less than equal to or equal to, basically what symbol should come between x and y, these kind of things then they would be asking you, right? तो ऐसा तकरीबन तकरीबन ऐसा भी हुआ है, in some years they have asked 5-6 questions of this type, right? तीन चार क्वेश्चंस तो बहुत नॉर्मल है, वो पूछ ही लेते हैं. So just from a single topic and for the same type, if they are asking questions every year, why don't we just discuss that once for all? ठीक है, एक बार समझ जाते हैं उसको, काम हमारा आसान हो जाता है. And generally all these equations which are given to us, they can be solved by using splitting the middle term. आप सब लोगों ने स्कूल टाइम पे पढ़ा है, मैं एक बार आपको फिर याद दिला देता हूं. Let us say there is an equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. To find the roots of this equation, first of all, we multiply a and c, right? We multiply a and c, that is ac. Then we find out two values. Let us say those values are p and q, such that p plus q should be equal to b, p plus q should be equal to b, and p into q should be equal to ac. P plus Q should be equal to B and P into Q should be equal to AC. यहां पे जब मैं P plus Q कह रहा हूं, it can be positive or negative as well. तो अगर Q की वैल्यू नेगेटिव है, it might become P minus Q as well, right? But we'll understand that by some examples कि मैं क्या कहना चाह रहा हूं. Let me take an example here. First one. Let's say there is an equation x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. X square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So first of all, you would look at the coefficient of x square, that is 1. You look at the constant term, which is 6. So your product should be equal to 6. Numbers का product 6 होना चाहिए. And this 6 is a positive number. If the product of two numbers is positive, तो सीधी सीधी बात ये है that either both the numbers should be positive or both the numbers should be negative. Either both the numbers should be positive or both of them should be negative. And in any case, अगर दोनों नंबर पॉजिटिव या दोनों नंबर नेगेटिव होते हैं, the value, the absolute value that comes out is actually their sum, right? जो फाइनल नंबर आएगा वो तो दोनों का सम आएगा. तो बेसिकली मैं ये चाहता हूं यहां पे -5 देख के, -5 मींस दैट बोथ ऑफ देम आर नेगेटिव. Two positive numbers cannot add up to -5. Though negative numbers will add up to -5. So if both of them are negative, तो दो negative numbers का sum 5 आना चाहिए, product 6 आना चाहिए. क्या हो सकते हैं? They can only be, what can they be? 2 and 3, right? 2 and 3. So I would write x square minus 2x minus 3x plus 6 is equal to 0. After that, जैसे यहां पे x कॉमन लोगे, x minus 2 बचेगा. यहां पे -3 कॉमन लोगे तो x minus 2 बचेगा. एंड अल्टीमेटली आई गेट x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. Either x is equal to 2 or x is equal to 3. So the point is, product of two numbers is 6. Sum of the numbers is -5. What are the numbers? You got -2 -3. If the numbers are -2 -3, the roots are +2 +3. This can straight away give you a shortcut, right? This can straight away give you a shortcut that you looked at the product of the numbers. If the product of the numbers is positive, straight away you can say sum of the two numbers should be this. ठीक है, अगर ये नेगेटिव है तो दोनों नंबर नेगेटिव होंगे, अगर ये पॉजिटिव है तो दोनों नंबर पॉजिटिव होंगे. नाउ टू नंबर्स एडिंग अप टू 5, प्रोडक्ट इज 6, 2 and 3. नेगेटिव था तो -2 -3. If -2 -3, roots are +2 +3. And if +2 +3, roots are -2 -3. That, let's say, equation was x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Now once again, what is the product of the roots, right? A into c कितना आ रहा है मेरे पास? 6 आ रहा है. और अगर 6 है, ये पॉजिटिव है, दैट मींस सम ऑफ द नंबर शुड बी 5. और यहां पॉजिटिव सिंबल भी है. टू नंबर्स एडिंग अप टू 5, प्रोडक्ट इज 6. क्या होंगे? 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are the numbers which add up to 5, product is 6, so the roots are -2 and -3. That ways you can actually calculate the roots very fast. अगर प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द रूट्स पॉजिटिव आ जाए, दिस इज अ वेरी सिंपल वे ऑफ कैलकुलेटिंग थ्रू विच यू कैन आंसर दीज क्वेश्चंस रियल फास्ट. ये करने का एक आपके पास सिंपल सा तरीका है. आई एम श्योर इट इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू. आई विल गिव यू अनदर एग्जांपल फॉर दैट. लेट्स से देयर इज एन इक्वेशन एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 11x प्लस 28 इज इक्वल टू 0। फटाफट करते हैं। सो 1 इंटू 28 इज 28 विच इज पॉजिटिव। दोनों का सम 11 होना चाहिए। सम ऑफ टू नंबर्स इज 11, प्रोडक्ट इज 28। दे आर 4 एंड 7। इफ दे आर 4 एंड 7, द रूट्स आर -4 एंड -7। सिंपल, एकदम से इक्वेशन सॉल्व हो जाती है एंड यू गेट द आंसर फॉर इट। लेट मी टेक अनदर इक्वेशन फॉर यू, राइट? एक और इक्वेशन ले लेते हैं। एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस 7x प्लस 10 इज इक्वल टू 0। 1 इंटू 10 इज 10 विच इज पॉजिटिव। पॉजिटिव का मतलब है सम 7 बनना चाहिए, 3 एंड 4, बट दे आर -7, तो -3 एंड -4। अगर नंबर -3, सॉरी -2 एंड -5, अगर नंबर -2 और -5 है, इसका मतलब रूट्स क्या बनेंगे? द रूट्स विल बी इक्वल टू +2 एंड +5, एंड दैट वेज वी गेट द आंसर रियल फास्ट। For the first one, roots are -4, -7. For the second one, they are 2 and 5. Now, you all have to give me an answer for this question. What is the answer? X square plus 13x plus 65 is equal to 0. Give me the answer. What are the roots of this equation? X square plus 13x plus 65 is equal to 0. I would like an answer from each and everyone here. X square plus 13x plus 65 is equal to 0. With little bit of practice, you would actually be able to do these very fast, probably within 6-7 seconds. एकदम चमकने लग जाएगा। अच्छा, ये प्रोडक्ट है, ये सम है, फटाफट आपके नंबर आएंगे दिमाग में। यू विल डू नेगेटिव ऑफ दोस एंड you'll get the roots real fast. I guess you can split the term. Oh, I'm sorry, ये मैंने गलत लिख दिया इधर। आप सही ही नहीं कर पा रहे। I'm sorry. Sorry, it was 40. मुझे भी लग रहा था कि आंसर क्यों नहीं आ रहा अभी तक। वी कुड हैव गॉट द आंसर रियल फास्ट। वो मेरे दिमाग में 13 इंटू 5 पता नहीं कैसे आ गया। आई रोट 65। It should have been 40, not 65. Sorry, guys. वही मुझे लग रहा था that answer should have come by now. मुझे लगा अभी तक आंसर नहीं आया। जस्ट चेक कि वो मेरी ही मिस्टेक थी। Yes, Om Bagal, that's correct. I knew we'll get the answer real fast. Very good, Prashant. मिहिर जादव सही कह रहे हैं। ईशान चंद्रवंशी, श्वेता, that's correct. So minus 885. So 1 into 40 is 40. Product is 40. Sum is 13. So there should be 5 and 8. Roots are -5 and -8. That is the right answer. All of you are correct. Yes, Innocent. That's correct. Now comes the second type. अब second type आ गई आपके पास कुछ इस तरह की, that I have x square minus, let's say 2x minus 15 is equal to 0. X square minus 2x minus 15 is equal to 0. Once again, product of the roots is 1 into -15, that is -15, which is negative. If product of two numbers is negative, इसका सीधा सीधा मतलब ये है one number is positive, one number is negative. तो absolute value will always be their difference. Absolute value will always be their difference. So absolute value here is 2. Difference of two numbers is 2 and product is 15. क्या हो सकते हैं? 5 and 3. Difference of two numbers is 2 and their product is 15. They are 5 and 3. But here this 2 is negative. 2 negative का मतलब ये -5 and +3. बड़े वाला नेगेटिव होगा, छोटे वाला पॉजिटिव, then the difference will be negative. बड़े वाला नेगेटिव होगा, छोटे वाला पॉजिटिव, सॉरी बड़े वाला पॉजिटिव होगा, छोटे वाला नेगेटिव, then the difference will be positive. So -5 -3 का मतलब ये है आपके रूट्स जो होंगे they would be +5 and -3. Roots will be +5 and -3. So the point is, if the product is negative, you have to find out two numbers whose difference is given. ठीक है? और अगर बाहर माइनस साइन है तो बड़े वाले पे नेगेटिव साइन, बाहर अगर प्लस साइन होता तो छोटे वाले पे नेगेटिव साइन। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, लेट मी टेक अनदर एग्जाम्पल। इट इज x स्क्वायर माइनस 5x then -24 is equal to 0. Product of the roots is 1 into -24, that is -24. और -24 के बाद यहां मुझे क्या मिल रहा है? 5. So what are the two numbers whose product is 24 and difference is 5? 8 and 3. यहाँ negative sign है, so minus 8 and plus 3, which means the roots are plus 8 and minus 3. Which means the roots are plus 8 and minus 3. I am sure you got my point here. फिर मैं अगली चीज बोलता हूं, what if it was x square plus 5x minus 24? अगर ऐसा होता तो once again the product of the roots is minus 24, और ये plus 5 क्या बता रहा है यहां आपको, that now the numbers are 8 and 3, but the negative sign is with 3, positive sign is with 8, because 8 minus 3 will give you plus 5. 8 and minus 3 का मतलब ये है मेरे roots क्या आएंगे, minus 8 and plus 3. So in this case my roots are going to be minus 8 and plus 3. My roots are going to be minus 8 and plus 3. I hope it is clear to all. एक और एग्जांपल ले लेता हूं इसका. What if my question is x square plus 7x minus 30 is equal to 0? So 1 into minus 30 is minus 30. Negative product आने का मतलब their difference should be 7. Difference 7 है तो 10 और 3. And because the difference is positive, so plus 10 minus 3. Plus 10 minus 3 का मतलब roots क्या हो गए? Minus 10 and plus 3. So therefore minus 10 and plus 3 are the roots for this equation. I'm sure you all understood this, right? So this is all the structure of quadratic equations. लेकिन इसमें एक last चीज और बच जाती है, that sometimes you have a coefficient of x square as well. What do we do in such scenarios? For example, let us say this equation x square minus 5x minus 24. If he wrote 2x square minus 5x minus 12, अभी भी product of the roots तो minus 24 ही आ रहा है. Minus 24 का मतलब I need two numbers whose difference is 5, so they are 8 and 3. Negative sign का मतलब minus 8 and plus 3, so the roots are plus 8 and minus 3. सब कुछ same रहता है. There is only one change, that is at the end you divide by the coefficient of x square, so your roots are 4 and minus 3 by 2. If the coefficient of x square is something else other than 1, at the end you divide the roots by that. That is the only change, nothing else is there. और कुछ नहीं करना, बिल्कुल सब वैसे का वैसा रहता है. कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर मल्टीप्लाइड बाय द कांस्टेंट टर्म, एक प्रोडक्ट आएगा, ठीक है, वो प्रोडक्ट देखना है मुझे, और सम को देख के तो उसके बाद जो भी रूट्स आते हैं वी जस्ट हैव टू डिवाइड दैट बाय द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर एंड दिस गिव्स अस द करेक्ट आंसर. एक और ले लेता हूं, 3x स्क्वायर प्लस 7x प्लस 10 इज इक्वल टू 0. आई एम सॉरी, माइनस 10 इज इक्वल टू 0. प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द रूट्स इज माइनस 30. माइनस 30 है, इसका मतलब डिफरेंस शुड बी 7, सो 10 एंड 3 आर डिफरेंस शुड बी 7. प्लस 7 के लिए प्लस 10 और माइनस 3, प्लस 10 और माइनस 3, तो रूट्स क्या बनेंगे, माइनस 10 और प्लस 3. लेकिन एक्स स्क्वायर का कोएफिशिएंट तो 3 है, सो डिवाइडेड बाय 3, डिवाइडेड बाय 3, द रूट्स आर माइनस 10 by 3 and 1. The roots are minus 10 by 3 and 1. I am assuming that you all have understood this very well. अगर आप ये समझ गए हैं तो क्वाड्रेटिक के क्वेश्चंस यू वुड बी एबल टू डू रियल फास्ट, और दीज क्वेश्चंस आर very common in Maharashtra CET. So please just try 8-10 more questions at home. You'll be very comfortable with this type then. बहुत कुछ आपको फिर उसमें करना नहीं पड़ेगा. 3-4 questions आपको शायद करने में 1 मिनट भी ना लगे. As you can see how fast we can answer these questions. Okay? That was about quadratic equations. Very soon, let's move on to progressions now. There are some questions which are based upon progression, so I thought that me just revise it for you. AP series एक होती है, you all know A plus D, A plus 2D, so on and so forth. A is called the first term, D is called the common difference. The nth term is given by A plus n minus 1 into D. Sum of n terms is given by n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or you can also say n by 2 into first term plus last term. Average of n terms, ये भी लिख लीजिए, it is first term plus last term divided by 2. Average of n terms is first term plus last term divided by 2. Then we have a GP series which is like A, AR square, so on and so forth. Still A is the first term. R is the common ratio. R is the common ratio. The nth term is given by A into R to the power n minus 1. And sum of n terms is given by A into R to the power n minus 1 अपॉन आर माइनस वन इफ आर इज ग्रेटर देन वन, अदरवाइज ये उल्टे कर देते हैं, उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. देयर इज एन इनफाइनाइट जीपी सीरीज एज वेल whose sum is given by a upon 1 minus r provided that mod r should be less than 1. Provided that mod r should be less than 1. r का मैग्नीट्यूड एक से कम होना चाहिए, ये आपको ध्यान में रखना. So sum of infinite terms is equal to a upon 1 minus r. Sum of n terms is a into r to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. nth term is a into r to the power n minus 1. बस ये कुछ चीजें हैं जो आपको ध्यान में रखनी है. That's all that is important for progressions as well. I repeat, Maharashtra CET would not ask you very difficult questions based upon these concepts. So therefore, just do the basics and move on. This should be all sufficient for you. I am assuming that these are formulas are also clear because ये आपको पहले से आते होंगे. I thought of just brushing up for you. I'll move ahead now to the questions. One by one, we'll be doing some questions and you have to answer first. After that, we'll be doing them together. Here is the first question for all of you on your screen now. Let me see how many of you answer this correctly. Let me see some answers before I start discussing the question. Please answer it. I'm looking for an answer from everyone, not a question that anyone can't answer. Yash has got, okay. Yash has got B, that is 8, okay. Rushikesh has got B, which is 8. Prashant Upadhyay also got B, which is 8. Atharva got 9. Three people got 8, one person got 9. So let's start doing it. The ratio of the present ages of Nitesh to Satish is 4 is to x. So Nitesh is to Satish is 4 is to x. He says Nitesh is 4 years younger than Antara. Antara's age after 8 years will be 28. So of course Antara's today's age is 20. After 8 years she would be 28. So today she is 20. Nitesh is 4 years younger. 20 से 4 years younger is 16. So Nitesh today is 16, right? Which is 4 times of 4. तो इसका मतलब today Satish should also be, I mean some number we don't know, वो 4x के बराबर होगा because 4 times of 4 is 16, so 4 times of x is 4x. The difference between Satish and Nitesh's age, इनकी age का difference is same as the present age of Antara, which is 20. So difference of these two numbers is 20. Of course, Satish can't be 20 years younger than Nitesh because Nitesh is only 16. So 20 years younger तो कोई हो ही नहीं सकता. So he must be 20 years older or elder. So he must be 36. So if 4x is equal to 36, what is x? X is equal to 9. So C option 9 is the right answer for this first question, which was correctly answered by Atharv, Jaydev and Mihir. तीनों ने सही आंसर दिया इसका. 9 is the correct answer. Very simple question. Rather it was more of a question of ratios, I would say. ठीक है, इक्वेशन बना सकते थे लेकिन जरूरत नहीं पड़ती इक्वेशन बनाने की. We can easily answer it fast. Let's move on to question number 2. That was question number 1. Question number 2 पे आते हैं. Here is question number 2 for all of you on your screen now. We just discussed about it. I'm sure you would be able to do it fast enough. Here we have question number 2. Find the relation between x and y if x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0 and y square minus 4y plus 3 is equal to 0. Ohm has given the answer as D. Okay. Mihir has given the answer as A. Ohm also says A now. Okay. Ishan Chandravanshi has got E. That is no relation exists. Karthik says C. That is x should be greater than equal to Y. The rebellious one says A. Atharva has got C. Chinmay has got C. Jaydev says A for sure. Rushikesh has got E. Shweta has got E. चलिए जी देखते हैं. So first of all, x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So product of 1 and 6 is positive, that is 6. So the sum should be equal to 5. Sum is 2 and 3, but there is minus 5, so minus 2 and minus 3. That means the roots are 2 and 3. So the values of x are 2 and 3. Look at the second one. Y square minus 4y plus 3 is equal to 0. 1 into 3 is 3, which is positive, so their sum should be equal to 4. 1 and 3 are the two numbers whose product is 3 and sum is 4. लेकिन यहाँ माइनस 4 है तो माइनस 1 माइनस 3, और इसका मतलब सीधा सीधा ये हुआ माई रूट्स आर 1 and 3. Now which of the following relationships hold? How do we answer such questions? So ये ध्यान दीजिएगा जरा एक बार, इसको आंसर कैसे करते हैं. Make a number line. The value of x is either 2 or 3. These are the values of x. Okay. And the value of y क्या है? Value of y is either 1 or 3. Value of y is either 1 or 3. 1 और 3 में से कोई एक वैल्यू y की है. Question is saying, can we say x is greater than y? The answer is no. We can't say x is greater than y. What if x is 2, y is 3? X is not greater than y. Can we say x is less than y? No. What if x is 2 and y is 1? X is not less than y. Can we say x is either greater than y or equal to y? No. In case of 2 and 3, x is neither greater than y nor greater equal to y. D. Can we say x is equal to y? No. In one case they are equal, but in the other case they are not. So the answer is no relation exists between x and y. नो रिलेशन एग्जिस्ट बिटवीन एक्स एंड वाई. जो सही आंसर दिया है मैं देख रहा हूं ईशान ने, ऋषिकेश ने, श्वेता ने, रिबिलियस वन, प्रशांत ने, सभी लोगों ने ठीक आंसर दिया. एंड दैट करेक्ट आंसर इज ई. नो रिलेशन एग्जिस्ट्स बिटवीन एक्स एंड वाई. राइट. These two are the values of y and these two are the values of x. Can we say कि y हमेशा x, इसका मतलब ये होता है if you answer x is greater than y you are trying to say x is always greater than y. That is not the case. अगर y ये है और x ये है तो क्या y x से छोटा है? No, it is not. क्या x y से बड़ा है? No, it is not. So therefore answer is that one which is true in all cases. जो सब cases में true हो, that will be given as the answer. Okay. So that was question number 2. I am sure you understood your mistake and you will correct your mistake in the next question. Here is question number 3 for all of you. Let me see how many of you answer this correctly. Oh, Prashant said, please one again that line. Prashant, we are just saying that if every value of x is greater than every value of y, only in that case you say that x is greater than y. Or every value of x is less than every value of y, then we say x is less than y. 4x square minus 15x plus 9 is equal to 0, and y square minus 7y plus 12 is equal to 0. Yash got the answer as C. Yogi Raj Tiwari has got C. Shweta got the answer as D, that is x is less than equal to y. Karthik has got C. Mihir got C or E. Ishan has got D. Siddhesh has got E. Okay, I think we can start doing it now. करना शुरू करते हैं. So first of all, 4x square minus 15x plus 9. So 4 into 9 is 36, which is positive. इसका मतलब sum of the number should be 15, whose product is 36. वो कौन से नंबर हैं? 12 and 3, right? 12 into 3 is 36, 12 plus 3 is 15. लेकिन मेरे पास minus 15 है, so minus 12 and minus 3, which means the roots are plus 12 and plus 3. But I have the coefficient of x square as 4, so the actual roots are 12 by 4 and 3 by 4, that is 3 and 3 by 4. So 3 and 3 by 4, these are the two values of x. These are the two values of x. अब second देखता हूं. Y square minus 7y plus 12 is equal to 0. 1 into 12 is equal to plus 12. तो सम आना चाहिए 7. सम 7 आएगा 4 और 3 के केस में, बट माइनस 7 का मतलब है माइनस 4 माइनस 3. सो द रूट्स आर plus 4 and plus 3. Now once again, if I make the number line, the values of x are 3 by 4 or 3. These are the values of x. And what are the values of y? They are 4 and 3. Values of y are 3 or 4. These are the values of y. So the point is, I see that y is always above x, but on one point they are equal. I can say y is greater than x or y is equal to x. Can I say y is never less than x? y की वैल्यू जो है x की मैक्सिमम वैल्यू के बराबर है या फिर उससे बड़ी है. So y is either greater than x or equal to x. That means y is greater than or equal to x, which is given in option D. So option D should be the right answer. Yes, मेहर जादव, अब देखिए नंबर लाइन वाला कॉन्सेप्ट अब आपको क्लियर हुआ. ईशान ऋषिकेश also got it correct later on. Yes, understood everyone. अगर आप y वाला रेंज देखेंगे और x वाला रेंज, there is an x range of x, there is a range of y. The range of y starts from where the range of x ends. So they can only be equal at that point. Otherwise, x was always below that point and y was always above that point. So y is either equal to x or y is always greater than x. There is no point at which y was lesser than x. So number line gives you a complete idea that where would all values lie. उससे ज्यादा आसानी से आंसर आ जाता है. Now I am sure that you are good enough to do these kind of questions fast, because as I told you, इस तरह के questions आपको आराम से मिलेंगे एग्जाम के अंदर. So please do them fast now. Okay? चलिए जी, आगे बढ़ते हैं हम लोग. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट पे आते हैं. So here is the next question, question number 4 for all of you. Let's see how many of you answer that correctly. Here we have question number 4. So try it, give me the answer. After that only I'll start discussing. Mihir has got the answer as C. Siddhesh has also got C. Okay. Jaydev has got C. Karthik has got C. चलिए जी, I think we should do it now. क्या कहता है question? There are 500 rooms in a multi-floored hotel. However, due to a change in the rule, the hotel has to decrease the number of floors by 5. So the number of floors, they are decreased by 5. The management is able to put 5 more rooms in each floor. So the number of rooms will be increasing by 5. Overall, the number of rooms in the hotel decreased by 10%. तो 500 थे, 10% से decrease हो गए. So now the rooms are 500 minus 10%, that is 450. Find the number of floors and rooms. ठीक है. पहली बात, सेकंड ऑप्शन तो मैं सीधा ही हटा दूंगा, बिकॉज 20 इंटू 20 तो 400 आ जाता है. दैट कैन नॉट बी द आंसर. 500 रूम्स होने चाहिए. 10 floors, 50 rooms, total 500 बनता है. If I decrease the floors by 5, increase the rooms by 5, it does not make the total as 450. So this is not my answer. Look at C option. 20 floors, 25 rooms, total 500 बनते हैं. If I decrease 20 by 5, it will become 15. Increase 25 by 5, it will become 30. And yes, they become 450. So straight away option C is the right answer. I don't even need to check option D now. C option is absolutely correct. Yes, Jaydev is also correct. Best way is to go through options only. Of course, we can make equations here. A into B is 500. Then A minus B into B plus 5 is equal to 450. दो इक्वेशंस को सॉल्व करेंगे, अननेसेसरली लेंथी बनेगा. इन दीज एग्जाम्स दैट इज नेवर एडवाइजेबल, राइट, कि आप उस तरह का कुछ क्वेश्चन करो. जहां ऑप्शंस गिवन है, यूज दी ऑप्शंस एंड गेट द आंसर. थ्रू दैट यू कैन डू इट रियल फास्ट. So that was question number 4. Anyways, easy question. I'm sure all of you must have got it. I'll move ahead to question number 5 now. Rushikesh has said B. Jaydev has said B. Rushikesh got B18. Jaydev has got B18. Not sure. Okay. Be sure. That's the best part of mathematics, that you can be sure of everything that you do. Any other answer? We have got just two answers. One from Rushikesh, one from Jaydev. Rushikesh got B. Jaydev got B. No more answers. Shubham has got C, that is 0. I think we should start it now. The sum of first 15 terms of an AP is equal to sum of first 21 terms, then find the sum of first 36 terms. 15 terms के sum का formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is equal to 21 terms का n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So by 2 and by 2 will cancel out. 3 5s are 15. 3 sevens are 21. So if I multiply 5 twos are 10a plus 14 fives are 70d is 7 twos are 14a plus 7 twenties are 140d. From here I get 4a is equal to 70d, or you can also say 2a is equal to 35d. Right? 2a is equal to 35d. Question is asking you what is the sum of first 36 terms. 36 terms का sum होगा n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. Now if 2a is equal to, I'm sorry, this was कोई mistake की है मैंने यहाँ पे minus 70 दिया था, minus 35. When 2a is equal to minus 35d, तो यहाँ minus 35d plus 35d तो zero हो गया ना. This becomes zero. So ultimately sum of 36 terms come out to be zero. So therefore my answer is option C. My answer is option C. Later on I see चिन्मय ने भी सही आंसर दिया था. इसका एक सीधा सा तरीका है, वैसे आप एक रूल की तरह इसको याद कर लीजिए. The rule is if the sum of p terms is equal to sum of q terms, then sum of p plus q terms is always zero. If sum of p terms is equal to sum of q terms, then sum of p plus q terms is always zero. So sum of 15 terms is equal to sum of 21 terms. Then sum of 15 plus 21. 15 plus 21 that is 36 terms का sum, it will be zero. ये एक सिंपल सा रूल है, ठीक है. p terms का sum q terms के sum के बराबर है, तो p plus q terms का sum will always be equal to zero. It's a rule from NCERT book as well. अगर आपको याद हो तो स्कूल टाइम पे आपने ये पढ़ा भी होगा. दैट वहां पे आता था, एनसीईआरटी इंप्रूव करने के लिए आता था ये. So you can remember it as a straight rule that sum of p terms is equal to sum of q terms. Then p plus q terms ka sum is always zero. That was question number 5. I'll move ahead now from here to question number 6. Here is question number 6 for all of you. Let's see how many of you answer this correctly now. Surbhi went to a market to buy two trousers and four tops. She found that the total price of all the trousers and tops is rupees 5500. If the price of a trouser is 500 more than the top that of a top, then find the sum of the price of the trouser and top. Vijay has given the answer as 2000. Okay. Shubham has given the answer as B 2000. Amit gives the answer as 2000. Jaydev got B 2000. Divij got B 2000. I think we can do it now. Surbhi went to a market to buy two trousers and four tops. So two trousers and four टॉप का नाम मैं पी रख दे रहा हूं क्योंकि दोनों टी हो जाएंगे कंफ्यूजन होगी. She found that total price of all the trousers and tops is 5500. So they all are worth 5500. The price of a trouser is 500 more than that of a top. Find the sum of the price of a trouser and a top. The point is, two trousers are there and four tops are there. Let's say the price of a top is P. Trouser का price हो जाएगा P plus 500. So straight away this is equal to 5500. यहां से मेरे पास कितना आ रहा है 6p is equal to 4500 और p is equal to 750. If p is 750, the price of the trouser is 1250. क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है ट्राउजर और इसके सम का सॉरी टॉप के कॉस्ट का सम बताइए. सो 1250 प्लस 750 2000 इज द राइट आंसर. वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन. आई एम श्योर ये तो आप सब लोगों को सही कर ही लेना चाहिए था विदाउट एनी डाउट. काफी आसानी से हो रहा है. इसमें सिखाने का भी कुछ नहीं है. लेट्स मूव अहेड. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. Music core has got C, that is 16. Okay. Okay, okay, music core. Karthik says C16. Jaydev says A8, D2. D या R? Shubham says C. Prashant says C. Vijay says C. Vijay says C. Looks like C is the correct answer. There are three numbers in GP. If three numbers are given in GP and their product is given, you always assume the numbers as A by R, A and AR. It makes your job easy. Not that you can't take A, AR, AR square. इससे काम आसान होता है because if you find out their product is equal to 512 Actually, R and R cancel out, you get A cube is 512. And if A cube is 512, that automatically means A is cube root of 512, that is equal to 8. So you can say the numbers are 8 by R, 8 and 8R. 8 by R, 8 and 8R. Then he says sum of the product of the numbers taken in pairs is 224. Pairs में लेना है. That means 8 by R into 8 plus 8 into 8R plus 8 by R into 8R. Their product he says is their sum is equal to 224. Pairs में sum. इन दोनों का sum product, इन दोनों का product और फिर इन दोनों का product. They all added will give you 224. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल 8 8 जा 64 64 64 से तो ये कैंसिल आउट हो ही जाएगा यहाँ पे, राइट. 64 अगर यहाँ मैं नीचे ले आता हूँ 224 के, 8 8 जा 64, सो 8 28 जा 4 2 जा 4 7 जा, this comes out to be 7 by 2. This comes out to be 7 by 2. So it is 1 by R plus 1 is 7 by 2. Or 1 by R plus R is 5 by 2. If R plus 1 by R is 5 by 2, तो देख के पता लग जाता है that R is 2. 2 plus 1 by 2 is 5 by 2. And if R is equal to 2, straight away we can say कि numbers क्या बने हमारे, ये 8 है, ये 8 by 2 4 और ये 8 into 2 16. So the numbers are 4, 8 and 16. The largest among them is 16, and I see that everyone has already given the right answer to this question, that is option C, 16. Right? These all are those kind of questions that have either appeared in Maharashtra CET or exactly the type which you can expect from Maharashtra CET कि वो इसी तरह के questions आपसे पूछते हैं हमेशा. Okay. This brings us to the last question of the day, that is question number 8. I am sure all of you would be able to do it real fast. Do it, and that will be all for today. Kishore has a total of 45 coins which amounts to rupees 20. Find the number of 25 paisa coins with Kishore if he only has 25 and 50 paisa coins. I also request all of you to please do like the session, right? If you find that it has been, at least useful for you, a little bit useful, please press the like button as well. That's the only fee that we charge from you. Music core has got the answer as D once again, that is 16. पिछले में भी 16 था. Mihir Jadhav also got D. Shubham has also got A. Shubham has got A, that is 10. Vijay Arora got A, that is 10. Divij has got A, that is 10. I think we should do it. Let's say there are A number of coins of 25 paisa, B number of coins of 50 paisa. So the total number of coins is 45. A plus B is 45. 25 पैसा के A coins है, their value is 25A. 50 पैसा के B coins है, their value is 50B. And the total value is 20 rupees. But मैं पैसा में देख रहा हूँ. So in पैसा that is 2000. Just divide by 25. It is A plus 2B is equal to 80. A plus 2B is equal to 80. Subtract it. Straight away it gives you B as 35 and A as 10. Question is asking you what is the total number of 25 paisa coins. A पूछ रहा है. A तो 10 ही आ गया ना. So 35 is the total number of 50 paisa coins and 10 is the total number of 25 paisa coins. That is our answer for this question. Simple question based upon simple equations. I'm sure you must have made some silly mistake if you got it wrong. Otherwise it could have been correct for each and every one. Okay, Ji, so that was the last question of the day from my side. So now, if you are appearing for Maharashtra CET, probably only therefore you are in the session. We are conducting this free mock test, all India open mock for Maharashtra CET exam from February 11 to 19. You must appear for this exam. The simple reason is you get the real time, realistic figure. among all the people who are appearing कि आप कहाँ पर stand करते हैं. You also get to know about your strengths and weaknesses, what strategy you are adopting, कहाँ गलत हो आप, क्या नहीं है. So this is going to be very useful for you. Do register for this. If you are appearing for CAT 2023, we have a comprehensive program for you where we give you a learning tablet, classroom sessions, mock test, practice question, all that is written on the screen is covered, and therefore we call it a comprehensive program. Everything that is needed for your preparation, we do provide that in this program. So you can join us. New batches will keep forming every week. You can also go for the scholarship test, which is on 18th of February at 7 p.m. on BYJU'S exam prep app, where you can get up to 90% of scholarships. Okay. And also on that day, 11th of February, we are having this session by Srinivas sir. He'll be talking about how to manage CAT prep with job or studies at 7 p.m. once again on BYJU'S exam prep app. Register for it now and do attend these sessions. These are very useful for you. We are also available on all these media handles. You can find us there, guys. That's all from my side for today. We'll keep coming for more such sessions. We'll keep meeting for more such sessions. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Tata. Take care. We'll meet again in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.